Why hello, and happy Halloween. My god, this would make like the 4th unboxing and review video I've made in a row, but I figured since it's Halloween, and since the new Barbie Monster High collab just came out, it just seemed like a no-brainer. I'm just gonna open up this new Barbie Monster High collab. You know I had to get her, and because I love my viewers, I also got a little something extra for one of you. If you are a Monster High collector, you know all about the Xenomorph doll. If you want this Alien Skullector doll, just let me know in the comments what your favorite scary movie is. Now I do have to say, this contest is in no way affiliated with Mattel or YouTube or anyone else. This is my Skullector doll that is just for one of you. You have until Friday, November 7th to enter, and on Friday, November 7th, I will include the name of the winner in this video's description. It's totally random, and you know, this doll sold out very, very quickly, as did this one that we're about to open. She is still available for pre-order on Amazon, and they're saying on Amazon, I think that she will be shipped by December 15th. I'm not so sure. They also said December on the Mattel Creation site, but I got mine just a couple of days after I ordered it. Let's check her out. Now, obviously, this is inspired by the original 1959 Barbie in her bathing suit, the zebra suit, very famous, as well as this very famous vintage outfit called Solo in the Spotlight. They have taken all of this as inspiration for this new Monster High doll. Now, a lot of you think I'm not really a Monster High fan, but I do have a pretty modest collection, but I love a lot of those, especially G1 Monster High dolls. Let's check her out in the package here. I mean, so cool. Very nicely put together. Looks a lot like a vintage Barbie repro package, right? I mean, it's very pretty. For the 80th anniversary of Mattel, we're bringing 2 of the legendary toy makers' celebrated dolls together in a monster mashup. Barbie the icon meets Frankie the icon. Let's take her out of the box, shall we? Okay, I'll say right now, her head with the hair is so heavy on her skinny body, the stand just falls backward. I mean, it's a typical like G1 Monster High stand. Got her outfit out here. Here are the sunglasses. Now, any of you that are familiar with a typical G1 Monster High body, this is it. You know, it's got a lot of articulation, none at the waist or anything like that, but you know, the arms bend, the hands bend, the knees, and the head has a bit of movement like that. She's very pretty. You know, she's got the stitches all over, stitch under the eye, the 2 different colored eyes. Here is her hair. I do want to run a comb through it. I do think when I do run a comb through it, these curls are not really gonna stay very well. Getting a little bit of fallout, but it does look pretty. It looks good. It looks good. It's not perfect. The bathing suit, as you can see, compared to the original, it's got more of these like jagged lines all through it. She's got the little bolts in her neck. You know, one of the things I loved about this one was this crazy blue eyeshadow. And you can see this is a number 3 right here with blue eyeshadow. It's just pretty. I love these really red lips. I've heard some people complain about the shoes, that they're kind of tacky. The thing about so many Monster High dolls is they always have these crazy shoes that incorporate different objects in their heels, and some people love them, some people hate them. The fingernail polish is black, as well as toenail polish. She's got big silver hoop earrings with a skull there at the top. The original 1959 Barbie did come with hoop earrings, but you've got to remove any earrings from a vintage Barbie. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but that's how green ear happened. Obviously, we don't have to worry about green ear because A, these are plastic, and B, girl's already green. Let's try her little glasses on. It's cute. I don't love the glasses, especially because it covers up this awesome blue eyeshadow we've got. This is driving me crazy, you guys. The fact that she will not stand here, I feel like I'm missing something. Like, girl, this is a stand. Just stay standing. She's standing right now, but I can tell you, any second she's gonna go down hard. I'm gonna put on her Solo in the Spotlight dress, and let's see what she looks like. So you have to take her hands off to get her sleeves on, and you also have to remove her little tag. I kept it right here. I can still put the tag back on her. For a mermaid gown, Barbie's definitely goes, it hits more at the appropriate place, like further down toward her ankles. I mean, all in all, it's still a beautiful doll, and I can see why they would pick Solo in the Spotlight. This is one of only a tiny handful of early vintage Barbie outfits that were in black. They didn't usually sell very well. Solo in the Spotlight sold pretty well, but that was one of the very few. The fabric has a little bit of a stretch to it, which is nice. The bottom here it's a mesh that's pretty similar. It feels, I don't know, kind of identical to the vintage Solo in the Spotlight, but it also has this extra sheer piece of fabric that goes over that mesh bottom. She's got the black handkerchief. I think having a pink one would have been cute, but you know, I get it. We're going for a goth sort of look here. Now, one thing that the vintage Barbie outfit came with was a microphone on a stand, which would have been a cool addition for the Monster High doll. I think that this outfit looks pretty good. There is something about the way that this comes together. It just looks a little more seamless in the vintage outfit. Here it's just, I don't know. It's not bad. It's really not. I think it's the fact that they added this extra mesh layer here. All in all, I think this is a very cute doll. If you are coming to this channel for the first time because you're all about Monster High, I do like Monster High, but I think you should check out some of my older content. I do a lot of vintage Barbie stuff, and if you're into this vintage Barbie look, I mean, I've got you covered on this channel. I'm gonna give this a passing grade. Other than the hair, which I do think for a $70 collector doll could have come out looking a little more perfect for my taste. I think the rose here, the fact that it's made of plastic, I think a fabric rose would have been a nicer detail. So you guys let me know if you want any more Monster High content on this channel. I've been thinking about making a Monster High video, and I have a couple ideas too, but don't get me wrong, there's still plenty of vintage Barbie stuff on the way. I've got some new videos planned. Before we go, I do want to check out another viewer collection video. Got so many to go through, and I'm gonna look at what I'm told is a pretty great one right now. Today's video is from Pete. He says he's been collecting toys since the late 90s. His focus is Jem and the Holograms. Nice. He loves vintage dolls and also collects Sailor Moon, Barbie, Monster High, He-Man, and Transformers. All right, I'm looking forward to this. I do see a note here from my editor / boyfriend who said that this was edited a bit for time. Oh, starting off with a bang. We got the Gaga Monster High, 2 RuPaul Integrities. Got the Trixie doll. More Monster Highs. I see the RuPaul Monster High doll. Okay. Yes, he does collect Jem and the Holograms. Damn. Wow. Love the Integrity Jem dolls. I see some vintage ones. Okay. Wow, you have got a lot of Integrity Jem dolls. A very impressive collection. Holy crap. You know, I thought I had a pretty nice selection of Integrity Jem dolls, but damn, so cool. Oh, they just keep going. Look at all of these. You must have been after each and every one as they came out. That's amazing. Okay, we got some newer ones. Oh, now we're into the vintage. The vintage gems. Very cool. I love how you got all of this set up. You got all the cassettes lined up in front of them. Some in the box there. Wow. Oh, and we got the He-Man with the gray skull. So cool. Alright, we've got some pretty similar taste here. Wow. Holy moly, what an amazing collection. My god, the value of that Integrity gym collection is insane. Amazing collection, beautifully displayed. Thank you so much for sharing that. I absolutely love that collection. If you have a collection at home that you want me to share on my channel, I'm including, as always, a link in this video's description where you just upload your video up to 10 gigs and I'll share it here on the channel. Remember, we got the Xenomorph. Tell me your favorite scary movie. You want this? Let me know if you've got the Monster High Barbie collab. That'll just about cover it for today. Got a lot of vintage Barbie stuff coming on the way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notification bell and do some of those hype points. I love all that. And thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.